Mike, if American football was an Olympic sport, which country, having coached in so many, do you think would get silver behind the United States?
Would get silver. There's several that hug together. More people play. I think more play in Germany than the others. Finland's had it a long time, and of course England's got quite a bit. France has a lot. Right now, Austria's real tough to beat. Austria's they don't have a ton of other sports that they embrace. It's like soccer and rugby. They're not, but they've really jumped all over American football. So in recent years, Austria's always incredible team. Then I went to Italy, and they got good teams too. The one you hear about the Vienna Vikings a lot, but I've had the chance to go to the Milan Rhinos, several teams in England, Loughborough, Birmingham, La Courneuve, which is outside of Paris, and then of course I coached in Finland, and then Helsinki's big team used to be the Roosters. I think they still are.
How was day one?
It was good. We had good effort. We bounced around good. Some guys a little frantic, just need to settle down, try not to make too much happen, but I thought it was good.
How much smoother do things run here now, your fifth year, fourth year in Lewiston? I mean, you have to do a little bit less directing of traffic, that sort of thing out here, practice?
I think that we got to that point about the middle of the second year, but the routines kind of stayed the same. The field's better this year because there's not water rationing, and it's a real soft, smooth, slow field, but so everybody will feel fast once they get back to Pullman.
Like, it looks like you have a lot of talent at outside receiver. Do you anticipate any of the freshmen playing at all?
Hard to say. Some big guys and fast guys, so that's good to see. And then and some of them really made good catches today, especially for a first day. So I'm kind of curious about that. I would also say they're further along than I thought they'd be at this point.
Would it be a possibility to move some of them inside since you're not as here?
Both inside and outside. The biggest battle right now, I'd say, is at X, which is outside. We have more vets inside, and then collectively, John Thompson's been here, Craycraft's been here, Sweet's been here a little while, and then so is Robert Wilson's been here for a while. So we got a little more experience inside right now.
How do you characterize the X battle?
Hard to say. I mean, this is the first day. I mean, Tavares Martin did some good things at the other side last year, and he looked good today. And then, both big body guys, C.J. Demery and Desmond Patton, besides the fact they're big, both look good as far as their ball skills and things.
What did you see out of Tyler Husky today?
What's that?
What did you see out of Tyler?
I thought he was good. Thought he was pretty steady, and I thought that, team, when we first started out team, we weren't getting very good protection, and he manufactured some plays as it went on. Finished the drive, I thought, pretty good. So I thought he had a pretty good day.
What's the biggest difference between Luke now and Luke a year ago?
I would say probably his impact on the team, just the fact that others would draw from him even more than they did before, perhaps.
Coming off such a successful season, did you feel the heightened expectations here as camp gets underway?
Our group's really enthusiastic. I don't think it was the season as much. I mean, that was part of it, but the off season, we had a lot of really good work in the off season.
Yeah. Do you feel like the bowl game was sort of a springboard for some of that?
Probably starting off the off season, I think it was. We took off running in the off season, so I thought it helped that.
Coach, we saw a lot of movement on the second O-line. Can you talk a little bit about those guys? And saw Biggie going from guard to tackle, Barrett and BJ moving around.
Yeah, we just need guys there to establish positions, establish depth, or either challenge the first guys. And several of them are young guys, so we've got to sort out who can do what.
What's it like for you having four such talented running backs? What do you do with them all?
Well, we're going to try to figure out how to get them all on the field. So, because we do have depth at that position. So, we've got two that have quite a bit of playing experience, and then two that are pretty explosive. And so, we'll just tee it up and have them fight it out for a little while, and then there'll be a point where we have to adjust the reps, and then and maybe see what if we can substitute somebody in kind of a specific role or something like that. And then of course it helps special teams too.
How's the competition, between receivers, secondary guys, especially with all the guys that the amount of DBs you guys have coming back?
It's been good. I think they had the DBs had good work in the summer too, and so these guys are further along. Both the secondary and the receivers, but it's competitive, and they already know each other somewhat, and so so that's good.
How about just defensively overall, having Grinch in his second season? Have you noticed a big difference there?
Well, I think our defense, and this happened, as we about midway through the season last year, they really developed an identity on defense. And I think that's built. I think that's developed, and now they can do a few more things. And then the other thing is the execution's at a higher level.
What's your favorite Olympic sport? Summer.
Favorite one? Well, boxing's up there for sure. Rugby sevens is a good one. I don't know if they'll hang on to it. Let's see, rugby sevens, boxing. Shoot, it's all pretty good except for the ones that I don't know what they are. Handball and all that other stuff. Where you chase a ball or whatever.
Just throw it in the net. It's so stupid.
I think those cats. I'm not sure if because I haven't seen that in Europe either. I don't know.
Handball?
Well, the stuff where it's kind of that team speedball stuff. I haven't seen it play that in Europe. I'm not sure that these guys don't. I don't know if they just put together teams for the Olympics. What the heck, Maybe they do it in PE over there. I don't know. So, yeah, the more sports the better. They need to get baseball in there. Baseball they'd have to adjust because there's a lot of pros that are playing. But
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.